going to be the same actually. The B point is most important on Dawnbreaker, so we'll see how that turns out.
Okay, so we are going to be playing Dawnbreaker, and yeah, I completely agree. I think that B flag is going to be the crucial flag to have, especially since the Charlie flag is it's so hard to play from that particular angle. I mean, it's almost like you're fighting an uphill battle.
If the other teams is controlling the upper C offices, yeah, it's pretty hard to come out of C. Also, when the other team pushes too far and you spawn random, you'll spawn an A. So it depends what the other team does on that point.
Right, absolutely. And most of the time, what we are going to be seeing as the Chinese team going to be spawning down in here in the trenches, they will go for a little bit of a boost. And this is something that I see a lot from the EU teams, especially when I cast fives, is they'll go for that boost up, and they'll push either 3 to 4 guys up onto Bravo flag with one cap in A. And what do you think of this play right here? Because initially, we saw a 5-man push go all the way up into Alpha and then slow push down into Bravo from the Chinese side. Do you think that we're going to be seeing that boost play like we had before?
I think so. Yeah, a lot of teams actually use it. I think I've seen only Fnatic that doesn't use it. They'll go around A and just slow push B from there. But the thing is, when you boost up and go to B, you'll get there at the same time the other team comes on B. So it's pretty even, I would say, if you do the boost. If you don't do the boost, it's not even because the other team will get B and C quicker than you can get to B. So it's very hard to say if the boost is making the game better or not. I'll say the boost is making it more even. So
Yeah,
to say.
I can agree with you there. Yeah, it allows you to get onto that Bravo flag, especially since you can really cut off a lot of the initial nade spam that comes in onto the B flag because of the timings that it has there. But definitely going to be an interesting one there onto B flag, especially since whoever wipes there is obviously going to be losing the flag. But yeah, so you do not want to be stuck on the Charlie side of the map. That is like I said before, it's fighting an uphill battle. And then of course the AB is probably the strongest hold, being able to take this upper side area on the right hand side of the map. Skybridge is also going to be a crucial area to hold, as you're going to be able to stop a lot of traffic going through both of those buildings right there. Do you think that we're going to be seeing a lot of back rages coming in? Because there for a while I was seeing a lot of people going down through the trenches. You have one person to go all the way through the trenches and try and back rage on the Alpha or Charlie.
I'm not sure if we'll see that today. CPLAY or GC, maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll see what happens in this game. We're going live right now, so take it away, Brett.
Take it away. Look at him. Look at him. He's already a pro. So let's go.
I learned it from you.
I'm gonna hand this off over here to my co-caster Brett. Okay, awesome stuff. So first of all, if you've ever cast with me or if you've ever seen me cast, I like to watch the Chinese side of the map just because they kind of get the shaft, and you always see the interesting breakouts coming in here from the Chinese side. And there you go, already boosting right there, as you can see. And that's going to be Abricot, who's going to be the one doing that boost. And he's going to go straight into that Bravo flag. Only delay spawning 2 players. And then we have 2 more that's going to be following that up. So let's check out over here onto that Bravo side of the flag, as we will be seeing CPLAY coming in here. As, yeah, so the initial fight will be a 2-on-3 situation here with a back rage possibly coming in onto that Skybridge. Wow, being very aggressive over there onto C flag actually right now, as I need to get those names switched there. But it looks like that Bravo flag is going to be going into the favor of GC. We do have a 2-man spawn coming in onto B flag, and that is going to go into the favor of CPLAY. But, oh my god, he is so close to dying right now. Going to get pinched out here, possibly from upper side, as well as the lobby right there. And it looks like they got a touch on the flag, but GC just beating their way up in there with 3 more players.
Yeah, I think we have a good hold by GC right now. There's not much CPLAY can do at the moment. Just wait for the spawns and try to push B again.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now, it looks like a really good spread here for GC as they're going to be controlling. Oh, back spawns, though, coming in here for CPLAY. That's one of the things that you really have to watch out for are those back spawns, and Hunter's going to be the only one back here to try and save it. Going to be possibly waiting in for some spawns. It's going to be a 3-on-1 gearing up, and he is going to be able to trade out with one, but not the other, as we have Tope going to be coming in, takes out Freedom, but will not get the last player. C will be going into their possession, and now we're going to be having a counter push coming in here over onto the Alpha flag from GC, which is very smart, and I think this is going to be the play that they want if they can cap this flag. This is definitely going to be the positioning that they are going to be favoring, as it is that A-B setup. And they also have control of upper side here with Del Arco, the only one to try and contest this, and he does end up going down. So right now, Pesty, what would you be doing if you are CPLAY?
Right now, I would be pushing A like Yaurts and Abrico are doing right now. Trying to push to A. It's a little bit easier to push A than B at the moment, but they have to do it with more than 2 guys. They're pushing 2 flags at the moment, and that's very hard to do.
Yeah, they are. They're going to be pushing
the B flag right now.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing Bravo flag as well as Alpha, but you know that's going to be somewhat of a distraction because we did have Yogurts over there with pulling basically 2 players back. B flag is going to be grayed out. Nice shot there from Freedom, able to take out one of the players from GC, and he's going to have to rewalk his lane up onto Bravo flag, which is going back into the favor of GC. But a massive spawn bomb coming back here. Can what is this? Exia take them out? He's going to be able to take out 1 and 2. Beautiful plays coming in here. If they can make the stop, this is going to be huge, as they've been able to control this map very, very well. 180T, 153. And they held off that 3-man push very, very well there, Pesty.
Yeah, that was very good by XIA, and I think it was, I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's see who it was.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for the knife there. Del Arco getting taken down by XIA once again, and a possible, I believe it's an on 5th kill so far. No, he is going to be getting taken down as a 3-man push coming in. Underneath Skybridge is Del Arco getting rezzed, as he's not too happy about that cheeky little back rage that just happened. B flag will be going into their possession. I like the push coming out here from Yogurts, as he's going to be coming out to that upper side, getting some flanking power, I guess you could say, coming in and miss with a nice shot there on a assist. Now we'll be re-pushing up onto Charlie flag. Now, right here, as we're seeing GC doing, they're pushing very, very hard up onto that Charlie flag. How far do they really want to push up before it starts flipping those spawns?
Right now, GC has someone on A that's very smart to do, because they were pretty much pushed in the back of C. GC is getting a C spawn right now, so they're pretty lucky with that one. But basically, if you keep 1 guy on A, it's very the other team won't spawn on A. Otherwise, the game was just broken or something. I don't know. But GC was very smart to keep 1 guy on A and let GC take let CPLAY beat the B flag.
Right.
Sorry, I was a little bit confused there.
Right. And right now we are going to be having CPLAY taking that Charlie flag once again, not trying to get back over there onto Alpha. In fact, they are going to be playing on that Charlie Bravo setup. And there's that back rage that I was talking about before from FRD, as he's going all the way on the backfield, and Freedom might be sticking back here to try and defend against that. Not really sure yet. LMG broski's coming out here for what is this? This is going to be a an MG4 coming out for Relay. What is with this, man? What is this?
I've seen this before, actually. Enkel and my team tried this once, and it worked out pretty well. So we'll see how it turns out for GC.
Is he using it for the suppression? Like, what's the point of using the machine gun here?
Well, I don't think he's using it for the suppression. It's a pretty good gun, actually, if you have the right tools on it. And wait, that was bad by him. That wasn't very good. But he had to kill them there. But it's a pretty good gun if you use it correctly. So I don't think he will use it again right now after that one. But it's a pretty good gun to use.
Right. No. So right now, Del Arco just under so much fire, will be getting taken down, and now XIA is going to be back up. Spots out 1, 2. Will he be able to get the hipfire spray? He does not. Hunter going to be trying to clean this up. He comes in, able to pick out 1, gets the res, and I think they were able to take them down. There's only 1 player left up alive. So Del Arco going to have to repushing, and it looks like a possible triple cap coming in as FRD going to be making his way onto that Charlie flag. And this is just shaping up to be a pretty decent match, 140 to 101, as B flag, A flag are both going to be flashing. That is going to be going in the favor of CPLAY. And this is, I think, the position that CPLAY is going to want. They're getting that alpha flag. They're going to be able to slow push down onto B. They just need to start winning some of their frags. So right now, Pesty, as we're seeing some really good frags actually coming out for Hunter and Relay, as well as XIA. Having some issues over here with Yogarts and Del Arco, 3 and 8, both of those players. I mean, really, you got to start getting some frags. I mean, you cannot be winning these matches and not getting any of those frags. Not that it's completely based on it, but you just got to help out your team a little bit. And FRD getting taken down there, but his teammates will be helping out. We will be seeing a shift coming in here for CPLAY to try and hold on to this alpha flag. Spots him out, but turns just at the last second. If it's a 3-on-1, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Has to back up. Del Arco, I don't think he can do it right now. Alpha going into their possession. No, he does not. Ends up getting taken out by Misk. And Freedom will be re-pushing back up onto that alpha flag. I think at this moment right now, we need to be seeing a push onto that Charlie flag. They need to stop this bleed. This is pretty brutal right now. This 136 to 72. Looking very, very good here for GC, as Alpha Flag will be getting burned down by Yogurt here. He might actually get side raged, and he does. Does his teammate clean it up? No. XIA, though, beautiful positioning here. Will be able to get the 2-piece with the help of his teammates and a back. So right now, Pesty, if you're in this position, if you're CPLAY, what is it that your shot caller is going to be doing?
My shot caller would go to A, try to go to loop around to A. At the moment they have an A spawn, that's pretty lucky. I think if everyone could spawn on him right now and just push A and keep 1 guy back at C to hold it, or just wait for the spawns, they'll lose it, unfortunately. Now, the thing CPLAY has to do is just cap A with 1 guy and go all out to B, because they only have 50 tickets left, and that's not much to work with.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But, at this particular moment, they're still not out of it. I mean, we've definitely seen crazier plays where teams have come back. C-Flag will be going into possession of GC right now. But Freedom getting taken out by Hunter here, who is playing on a different level. He's holding on. He's able to dodge these nades, going back and forth. Spots out another one over there towards that Bravo flag. Oh, gets some nice hipfire spray right as I click off of him. Will be staying alive, so beautiful plays coming out for Hunter right now. And we do have XI going to be pushing up. He gets taken down from a push coming over here for Bravo flag, but Relay will be in a very, very good spot here, using that MG4 once again to lay down some cover fire over here on this Bravo flag. And CPLAY, if they want to make something happen, they got to do it now. And they really need to just, they're not going to win this match. I think at this point, and tell me if you agree or not, Pesty, that they should just go and try and bleed as many tickets down as possible to make it easier for them coming into the next round.
Yeah, I think so. CPLAY right now has to push B, as they only have 24 tickets left against 126. That's 100 more. Doing my math right there. But it's very hard to win at this point. A is open, so they could loop around. As you can see right now, is FRD is looping to A. If they'll cap it, they just have to wait and bleed them a little bit, and then everything's over for CPLAY.
Yeah, well, right now, though, CPLAY is playing this, I think, the way they need to. They have the better positioning. Oh, no, we do have FRD getting a backspawn onto Alpha. Nobody is really back there to help defend this, as we're going to be seeing a massive spawn bomb coming in onto A. They did have some good positioning up there onto upper side. Torquata, oh my god, I can't talk today, is going to have to try and pull back do something. Yogurts is also going to be going back as well. But that was all they could do really was bleed down about 10 or 15 tickets. Unfortunately, the positioning was just not in their favor, and it looks like we are going to be seeing him just whittled down. They have a chance to get over here on this Charlie flag to help bleed down, but as that happens, there's nobody left up onto Bravo to help defend here. So, yeah, I think that was a very, very good first round here for GC, as they're going to be up 100 tickets coming into the second round, it looks like.
Yeah, as GC played the perfect match, played the perfect Dawnbreaker, if you would say that. They were just putting the pressure on CPLAY. They couldn't go anywhere. They wouldn't give them any space. So they did it pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great match right there. 109-2 at the moment, trying to get a little fancy there with that Magnum, as it has changed in its stats. But 109 is the final for round number 1. Going into round number 2, Pesty, what can they do, man? What can they do?
Well, what can they do? I don't think they can do a lot, but what they have to do is just hold they would just need to put the pressure on GC, like GC did put the pressure on CPLAY. They were just if CPLAY was capping the C flag, they would cap the B flag, GC that is, and they were just putting the pressure on them, and they couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, from what I was seeing, especially we had a lot of problems with CPLAY not positioning themselves correctly. They were leaving their backside open way too much. I mean, you saw that back rage that was coming in. That was just ridiculous play coming in there several times from GC, as they had just an open back flag to go cap. So I think that if CPLAY, positions themselves a lot better, then they'll be a lot better in the second round. Although 109 tickets, that is quite a tall order right there. Now we are going to be seeing that Chinese side coming in, and they are not going to be going for that B push. They're going for a 4-man push onto Alpha, and then one going for a huge back rage here. What do you think about this, Pesty? You think this is smart, especially when you're down?
Well, they can do whatever they want at the moment. They can just sit down and relax a little bit, but not too relaxed, of course. They have to push the pressure is on CPLAY. They have to push the flags. They have to hold the flags. They have to bleed the tickets. So right now GC can just sit back and relax a little bit and just back rage them. That's the way it is.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing right now. It looks like they might take control of upper side, as FRD, he's going to be up here with that Magnum. Get that shot, FRD. Do it. Do it for Brett. You know you want to. Oh, man, it's going to be a 2-on-1. Throws out that nade. Will he be able to survive? It's going to be close here, as Yogurts has taken actually a lot of damage, and FRD being a very good distraction, as we're going to be seeing a slight little triple cap there for just a few seconds, and we will be seeing the 2-cap going back in their favor. Relay will be getting that MG4, takes him out with that hipfire spray. No med packs for him, so he's going to have to play a little bit safe right there. FRD still alive, coming around the corner, will be getting taken down. So no play for him, but the 2-cap now going to be back in the favor of GC. I will say this, though, with Alpha Flag going into the favor of CPLAY, they do have a chance to really come back here and get a strong 2-cap, as they will be able to get onto Bravo Flag and possibly save it. But you can't save it if guys are dropping down out of nowhere and taking you out. We do have Apricot back behind Alpha Flag, spots out one from GC. Will not be able to get the pick. That's the interesting thing here. We've seen a lot of missed shots coming in here for CPLAY, as they just haven't been able to get their frags completely. They've been getting shots on them, but they haven't been able to finish the kills.
Yeah, they haven't been playing, I would say, together as a team. They're just pushing, like one guy just pushed B alone. And that you can't do that. You have to push with 2 or 3 guys to one flag and help each other to get there. And that's what GC is not doing right, or CPLAY is not doing right now.
Oh my god, right now, Relay is just going ham with the MG4 on a 3-kill streak. Just beasting it up, not even having to reload. I gotta tell you what, that's one of the advantages with that MG4 is you do not have to reload. And we will be seeing B flag going into the favor of CPLAY here. Finally, they may be able to get something into their favor. A massive spawn actually up there onto upper side. And they could go for a trip cap right here, Pesty. I mean, would you do that at this moment? Look at this. It's completely wide open. And FRD is the only one really to try and stop this.
Yeah, I think they've spotted all four. I think they spotted 4 guys on the platform. So there's a big chance to cap C right now, but they have a C spawn, XIA, and he holds it. So it didn't turn out good for CPLAY, but it could have been. It could have been a good call, but at the moment it didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, right now upper side is just ripping into him over here onto the alpha side. Oh, beautiful side rage coming in for Hunter as he's going to be able to take out 3 players. Beautiful play and make that a 4th. Oh my god, he is on another level here. Look at that kill feed as I think CPLAY got pretty much just wiped out there. And look at the push coming in here for FRD as well as Relay. They know, they smell blood. They know that this is their time to finish this out. 133 to 166. CPLAY, though they don't have too many tickets here to play with, Del Arco ends up going down. But right after, the nade comes in, takes out Relay. And I think that this game is over here, Pesty, as I don't see them coming back with just a few tickets left.
Yeah, exactly. They have 20 tickets left, and if they wanted to win this one, they had to win this from the start. They had to they had to have a good start. Unfortunately, they didn't. So it's over right now for CPLAY.
Yeah, I agree. They had to come out of the gate right from the get-go and really do some damage. I mean, I'm talking about possible trip caps coming in. We needed to see at least a 100-ticket lead. But unfortunately, it just was not going to be so, as GC really proven that, you know what, we're here to play today. We're not messing around, and they definitely are proving themselves. As yeah, it looks like 110, one more ticket left to go, and this match will be over. And there you go. We are going to be seeing GC pushing on in the brackets here.
Yes, the GC played a good match. Nothing to say there. CPLAY, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is a good map for them. They have to train this map a little bit more, I think, before they can start playing good matches on this map. But of course, they have been together for only 3 weeks, so we'll see how it turns out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely correct there. I think that this map was not their really their strong suit, as we saw them kind of falling apart quite a bit. And, I think that the rotations really hurt them. They just did not... They overcommitted in certain areas, and then they did not rotate correctly in certain areas, if that makes any sense at all. It felt like they were kind of a little bit too aggressive, but they didn't know when to stop being aggressive. You gotta really have that fine line between, now I need to push, now I need to hold, especially when they had those 2 caps. They had 2 caps several times, and they pushed way too far forward, and they allowed back rages to happen continuously from GC. And that right there, you cannot allow that to happen, especially when you're down. But kudos there to GC as they were winning out on their frags. That's another thing that I want to point out here is that the frags, just look at them right now as GC 14-4, 14-5, 10-5. I mean, they were just beasting it right now. We don't even have double digits here for CPLAY, as most of them going into the negative. So that also, comes into play when you're matching. And you especially know this, Pesty, as you've played against the best of the best out there. I mean, obviously, if you're rotating well, but if you're not getting the frags, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, if you're not getting your one-on-ones, 1v2s, it's very hard to win this in this game. It's very hard to even do something if you don't get the frags. Right now we saw CPLAY not getting the frags, and they just couldn't do anything. They couldn't push the flags. They couldn't kill the GC. So for them, it was very hard to get in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anyways, guys, congrats there for GC, as they will be moving on. They are going to be playing the winners of Planet Key and Epsilon. Ooh, that's a tall order right there. You got Planet Key and Epsilon that you have to look forward to playing, or Epsilon you got to look forward to playing. Epsilon placing second in the last Go4 Cup, and they also placed second in the EMS 1 last week, right? I think they did. As Pesty, not wanting to answer me there, but yeah, I think that they did.
Sorry, what did you ask? I wasn't here for a second.
I said, did Epsilon place second in the EMS last week?
I think so. Yes, I think Fnatic won and Epsilon was
Yeah.
second. Yes.
So Epsilon, you know, they're looking pretty hot right now, as they are definitely one of those teams that you need to beat, and having to face them possibly in the next round. That's pretty a daunting task, if you ask me. But anyways, we will be seeing if you look the brackets, as I don't have them up actually right now, but I will here pretty soon. We do have Fnatic versus Asus. I'm believing that Fnatic is going to be winning out on that one. No Mercy will be moving on in the quarterfinals. They will be facing against Fnatic most likely. We do have MYM versus Team Unitas, Tall Geek versus Infused. Now, what do you think? Who do you think is going to win between Tall Geek and Infused? Because I know Infused is your team. You're going to be a little bit partial to him, but come on, let's be honest. Who do you think is going to win on that matchup?
I'll go for my team.
Oh, he's going for Infused. He's like, Broski, I can't go against him. I got a contract, man. I got my million stashed away. I cannot say anything bad against my team. So he is going to be going for Infused in that matchup. If they do end up winning, I'm going to say that MYM is probably going to be moving on into the quarterfinals. So that should also be a good match there. Of course, Planet Key versus Epsilon is going to be happening right now. And the winner of that one will be playing against GC. And then we have Isuba versus Infamous and Remake versus Dignitas. Now, let's talk a little bit about Dignitas, because Dignitas has kind of been up and down. They've been one of those teams where they've been able to just beast their way up all the way to the finals, and then they've been one of those teams where they've been knocked out in the round of 16. Do you think that with the addition of their new players that we're going to be seeing a new powerhouse coming in?
I'm not sure. It's too early to tell. I would say, of course, they picked up Frantic and Sneaky Prayer. Frantic from the old Yoki, aka 3D Max, and Sneaky Prayer, I think, is from the old UMAF, in the beginning of UMAF. So they have two good players, but I don't know how I haven't played them yet. I know my team have played against them today, so. I don't know how it will turn out for them, how they're going to play together.
Right. All right, well, it should be some interesting matchups coming up. Guys, don't go anywhere, as we are going to be back here in just a few moments. And it looks like actually Epsilon going to be winning out in their bracket, and they will be moving on. So it will be a GC versus Epsilon matchup. Now, we just saw GC playing. They looked really, really good. Who do you think is your pick for Epsilon versus GC?
I have to go with Epsilon there. Epsilon is like the second best team, maybe the top team if they can win against Fnatic. Of course, they have new players, Marsu and Asterix. They just have to play with each other a little bit, and then they'll probably. Oh, that wasn't a good. They play with each other. That's not what I wanted to say. Play together. And they'll probably be on top again. I think in the Go4s and the EMS1 Cups. Yeah.
Cool stuff. Yeah, Epsilon bringing in two new players of their own, looking very, very strong since I've been casting them, especially with the addition of Marsu. They were definitely looking good there. Trading out, I would say, during the EMS1 at least, I know for sure they're trading out Marsu for Mayak, I think. So I think that's actually a good pickup, as Mayak is not going to be able to play for him in LAN. And I think that, you know, that team chemistry that you build up until the EMS finals is really going to play a huge role, as we do have, how many cups do we have? I think it's like 8 to 12 cups before EMS. So that's quite a bit of play time before we actually go on to the finals. So it should be pretty interesting setup there.
3 cups.
3 cups?
Three more cups. 3 more cups.
Well, I'm talking about
qualify.
Yeah, I'm talking about Go4s and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's we got quite a few cups up ahead of us if you add in the Go4s, and that's a lot of team chemistry that you can build up there. So definitely looking forward to Epsilon making a splash within the EMS1, as they did not make it past the group stages in the EMS, the last EMS, which was very surprising to me.
Yeah, they I don't think they were pretty motivated the last EMS. But I think with the new addition of Marsu and Asterix, they'll do better. Mm-hmm. I think. Of course, Core stepped down. Core didn't want to play the game anymore. He said to me yesterday he was done with it. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, there's quite a few players that have the same opinion there. So anyways, Ladies and gentlemen, if we do have any ladies out there, we do appreciate you checking this out. This is the ESL Go4BF4 Cup, number 14. We are going to be back here in just a few moments. If you guys want to check this out, if you want to sign up for it for next week, every Sunday you get a chance to play for 100 euros as well as qualification for the EMS. You can do so in the links down below. Just click on the ESL logo and you can sign up for next week's Go4. We will be back here in just a few moments, so don't go anywhere.